Now boys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here and welcome back to another episode of this Salford City RTG career mode. And today we need to turn form around. That last episode was very frustrating in terms of games. It was really disappointing to have the two defeats that we had to both Cardiff and Wigan. I feel like a positive in the episode though was the transfers we made. We had the record signing of Ricky J. Jones, who I'm really excited about. Only 20, got super potential to be one of the best players at the club for the long term. Luke Amos came in as well, who I'm really excited about. He's definitely going to start getting opportunities in this episode. And right at the end of the episode, we signed Akoto. Now, I am recording these back to back because we need to get back ahead. We do have roughly about 3.5 million left, and we've got a really busy end to this month. Like I say, we need to start picking up wins. We need to turn our form around. There's 2 games there in that episode where we couldn't even score a goal, and that is not good enough. I don't know how much more business we will do in the transfer window. I at least expect 1 or 2 more players in. I would like 2 because we need another cam, in my opinion. We also could do with another left midfielder and a centre mid, but we'll see what we do. We've still got the youth academy players that can fulfill those roles. So let's pick the team to kick this one off against Blackpool. But of course, if you are new around here and you haven't already smashed that subscribe button, go and give it a big slap because I think I deserve your sub. Also, hit the like button as well if you're going to enjoy the video. There are some tired legs, so there's some rotation for this one. I've dropped the CDM a little bit deeper. Hopefully, they can help cover the defense a little bit more and we won't keep getting caught out on the break, because that seems to be where we're having issues at the moment. We're dominating games, but we're being caught out on the break. Amos starts his first game. Ricky J. Jones comes in for his first start of the season as well. Burt with his first start of the season. Tierney, McNeil, Kelly. There's a lot of players getting their first start of the season, and hopefully they can put on a performance here because the starting 11 hasn't been. This is actually a massive opportunity for some of the rotation players, for some of the youth players in this team to be gifted an opportunity to try and work their way into the starting 11, because at the moment every position's open. I've not particularly been happy with anyone so far. Moore and Doyle have been fairly decent. We are conceding from basically nothing, like literally 1 shot and we're conceding from that. So hopefully they can stay a little bit better here, as we're going to concede in the opening set. You can't write the way we're performing at the moment. It's a perfect ball into the box. It makes its way through, and there we go, 1-0 Blackpool. It's just so poor that they managed to get it in. No one gets close to him, and it gets through everyone. Well, that is the worst way to start the opening 3 minutes against Blackpool. That is literally the worst way things could have gone. With the form that we are in, opening this game off by going a goal down 3 minutes in, it is the worst thing that could have happened here. Amos now. That's a really good move into Kelly. It's a good opportunity, and what a save from Grimshaw. Well, the plus side is the goal is extremely early, which you imagine gives us an opportunity to get back into this game. Ricky J. Jones there over the top. That's a great ball to Ricky J. Jones. It was lofted. It was making its way there, just didn't quite get there in time. At the moment, it feels like just a bit of luck is all we need. Get that 1 goal, and we can start to find our feet this season. That is good play. McNeil surely for 1-0, and it is 1-0. So 1-0, it's 1-1 Salford City. I keep forgetting that we went a goal down in the early moments of the match, but there we go. McNeil with a goal. That's massive for us. Some better play. Ricky J. Jones into Timmy. Timmy with a great pass, and McNeil finds a home for it. It's his first goal of the season, and maybe we can use that now and just kick on a little bit. Maybe we can use that and start bagging some goals. We ended the season on red-hot form in terms of in front of goal. And then this season, we've just been non-existent at the start. So hopefully that can change now. That's a mistake. Timmy Abraham did brilliantly there to find Ricky J. Jones. And J. Jones already proving that he's going to be very tidy on the football. Tierney now wants that movement. He gets the movement in the end. But that's such a good block off by the centre-back for Blackpool. Finally getting a bit of space. Back into Amos. Amos over the top. Ricky J. Jones for his first goal for the club. Oh my God, point blank range. How's he not managed to find the back of the net there? This is better, but J. Jones, you've got to score those, I'm afraid, my friend. You're going to have to score those this season, or Elliot List will be in for you. Looking decent. We're not looking too bad, but I feel like we've looked decent in every game so far this season. And guess what? We've still conceded far too many goals. Timmy Abraham tries to knock that one across. Tierney tries to win that. And it's going to go to half-time at 1-1. And not a horrendous first half, to be fair, considering how the game opened, conceding so early in the match. To at least be back in the game is important. McNeil with a goal as well. It's important for him to improve this year. He needs to do more than just improve, though, in general. He needs to get quicker, which genetically is not always easy, right? He needs to become a much pacier player. Amos has got an acre there. Got an acre to play it into Tierney. Timmy. McNeil again. That move again. McNeil makes it 2-1 Salford City. And the young academy player is shining here in episode number 2. Well, he doesn't need to get quicker if he's going to keep getting into positions like this. I'll tell you that. He really doesn't. That's a fantastic finish. We're in the lead. But I want more. I want to go on and punish them here. I really do. We haven't shown that once this season. We haven't shown that grit that we had towards the end of last year. This team is more than good enough, in my opinion, to get promoted from this league. And I don't mind the odd struggle here and there. But if they're not performing, they'll be out of the team. We'll move them on. We'll sell them. If I'm not getting performances this season, we're coming in with a different mindset. You will be out the team. You will be out the squad. If you can't perform for us, you will be gone. Oh, this could be good play. Amos now has got Bert. Bert wants Ricky J. Jones. He's going to get Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones wants Timmy Abraham. He just couldn't get there in time. That was just a little bit too much pace. Only a little bit, though. It was super close. I can't believe that there. But so far, we are still seeing very good performances here. McNeil's going to pull that one back. He'll take a touch and then he'll whip it in. It's a good ball in. Nah, to the back post. Couldn't really get Bert on it, though. He didn't sweep it up for long. McNeil's mistake. This is dangerous. Doyle, well done. Really, really well done. Timmy Abraham now, if he's really clever with the ball over, will find Ricky J. Jones for potentially his first goal in a played episode. And there we go. Ricky J. Jones goes clean through. It's 3-1 Salford City. We can sit and relax a little bit easier, knowing that we have the 2-goal cushion now. And from their attack, an unbelievable tackle from Doyle to us breaking free. Timmy Abraham being the facilitator twice in this, I think. And Jade Jones with a great finish. But this is where we can just rest a little bit here. Jade Jones will come off. We'll also bring off more. Bert wins that. Plays it across. That's actually fantastic stuff. And Kelly played the wrong pass. That's not where I was aiming for. But I guess that happens to us all the time. And what a ball in behind. Oh, it's rattled off the outside of the post. How's Beasley missed that? Kelly's had a pretty decent game as well. The other young academy player. I love to see them doing well. I really do. Him and McNeil are super important because they're the 2 first real big academy players. Tierney! What a save from Grimshaw. He actually probably could have tried to control that because the defender went ahead of him, but didn't really have time to react. Here they go. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. And that is 3-2. And again, we just get carved open so easy. It kind of feels like the way the game is at the moment, to be honest with you. You genuinely, a couple of passes and you carve wide open. This game is not over. With moments left to go, we're going to have to hold on. Again, it's a bit frustrating because we haven't really given Blackpool a sniff. They seem to score with every opportunity. There's 3 minutes added on, which is enough time for Blackpool to inflict pure misery on me. Not when Tierney's winning the football back like that, but Timmy Abraham's control. What was it? Oh, Don Telford's won the football back. They've made a huge mistake here at Blackpool. Dom Telford surely to finish off the game. Dom Telford does win the game. The substitute scores. That's a big moment for him in this grand scheme of the season. And it's going to be a 4-2 win here against Blackpool. And that's more like it. We've gone from not being able to score to a goal glut. We've scored 4 in this one. Cannot explain how much of a relief that is. Really good play, actually. But I just can't explain how much of a relief that is. It was worrying. And I'm sure you guys had the same sentiment at the end of the last episode. But after this game, we can feel a lot more confident. There's some rotation players and some young players there that put in really good performances. McNeil to be one. When you think about it, he's up against Marvin and he's up against Bolton for that right mid position. At this moment in time, McNeil can have it if he's going to play like that. This one comes only a couple of days after the last one. We've got Walsall now. They are actually 5th in the league. And we need another performance like we did with the last game. It's actually a completely changed squad because of how quickly that's come. Lund back in, Banks back in, Lado's back in, Hunter, Marvin, Ricky J. Jones keeps his place, but he's going to play where Timmy Abraham would be playing. Elliot List giving the opportunity here. Hopefully we get that special kind of performance from Elliot List, which we all know that he can have. He hasn't particularly started the season strong, but another victory here would go a long way to putting us in the right position and up there at the top of the table where we belong. At least I feel like we belong this year. We need a good performance, though, first and foremost, again from the boys. In fact, I don't feel like we particularly had bad performances defensively. I don't know what's going on this year. That is not how I want Elliot List to be starting his performances for the club. But I don't feel like we played massively bad. We've just not been good, though, at the same time. In the same breath, we've not really performed. Elliot List there this time gets himself out of trouble. and then plays a brilliant ball over to Marvin. And it's going to be, how much will the spaces open up here? Banks is on the inside, finds Ricky J. Jones. Elliot List is offside. Elliot List is onside. 1-0 Salford City. Ricky J. Jones doing really well there. Marvin Banks. This is fantastic play from us, actually. Really well worked goal. I need to see more of that this season. And there we go. We take the lead 1-0 up here. Early doors against Walsall. I think they got promoted when we did. I can't fully remember, but I think they did get promoted. What a ball in from Banks that was. I could have sworn that Elliot List was offside, but I don't mind. I'm happy that he managed to bag that goal. Ricky J. Jones already playing as the target man role, doing a good job. I wasn't sure if potentially we need to look for another striker, because Ricky J. Jones isn't particularly a target man, but he is tall, or fairly tall, and he's quite physical as well, and he looks already super comfortable on the ball, which for hold-up play should be perfect. Ping that one out to Marvin. Marvin actually took a step inside. That's great for Marvin, to be fair. Ricky J. Jones again. Lado this time is offside. He doesn't finish it, but was a mile offside. 2-goal swing early could be massive for us, so we need to keep this pressure on. I don't want us to let up. I know we'll end up being a little bit more tired, but 2 goals early doors could be absolutely massive, considering how leaky we've been at the back, even though the defence is... But I mean, by a country mile, our strongest position is defence. But even though it is, it's not felt that way this season. Lund, can he get that one over to Elliot List? He can. Elliot List controls it as well. Elliot List is back with a magical performance. Elliot List is back. That's all that matters in this one. 2-0 Salford City. And what a ball over, though, by the way. Can we just add that? Lund, what a ball over. I think competition for places this season is going to make it a lot easier with the fixture schedule, because obviously in the lower leagues, congestion is huge. And the fact that we've rotated the squad nearly fully and still getting this level of performance is ridiculous. Oh, I'm just so happy to see Elliot List back doing this, because this is what he's good at. Well, can we go on and just punish them more? That's what I want now. After the start to the season, I'm very bitter. I want us to go on and absolutely punish teams. I want the goal difference to tell a story that we were a scary side to come up against, because I need to feel confident that if we do get promoted to the Championship, we're going to stay in the Championship. Because with those performances at the start of the season, that did not feel like a side that could stay in the Championship. This is good play now, though, by Walsall. This is where we need to get better in close quarters. And Moore actually does a good job there until he gives the ball away. We get a bit lucky, though. There was a handball in there as well. Lado's done brilliantly. Banks now. Ricky J. Jones over the top. It wasn't the ball I wanted. Ashley Hunter might keep it. He won't do. It really wasn't the ball I wanted. Elliot List now with good footwork. That's a great ball to Ashley Hunter. Ashley Hunter wants that over the top to Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones collects, shoots, and what a save from Rose. Well, this so far is feeling like quite an outstanding performance. I'm not going to lie. It's feeling like a very good performance as the ball's headed over the bar. No, picks that up to Ricky J. Jones. He just seems super comfortable. Elliot List is on for a hat-trick. It's a good ball in. It wasn't a bad ball in there from Marvin. I mean, there's only so much he can do. He's been a quality outlet, and now we need to close them down. Don't let them get it back across. Well cut out that from Doyle. That was massive. If he doesn't cut that out, we're in trouble. Marvin now, piling forward. Can he get it even better? He's going to keep it. He's going to keep it. He's going to whip that one in. Elliot List for a hat-trick. He's offside. It's another hat-trick that Elliot List won't get because he's offside. What a ball in from Marvin, though. Great run, great play. He's under pressure after McNeil's performance as well. So I'm giving myself a few headaches here with some of the players. They're actually putting in very good performances, and I am genuinely giving myself a massive headache here. Ricky J. Jones there goes over the top. There's one headache I'm not going to have, and that's just Ricky J. Jones is very, very good at football. And your guys' suggestion and continuous suggestion to sign Ricky J. Jones was very much warranted. I can tell here by the opening moments, he's going to be huge for us. Way beyond League One. Let's see what happens here. That's good play. And it's going to go wide from Earing. I think we might just put enough pressure on him. Well, an unfamiliar feeling this season, but not an unfamiliar feeling altogether, as we do go in at the half 2-0 to the good. Elliot List with a brace. Nearly a hat-trick. So close to a hat-trick. I think it would echo in the dressing room of more of the same here in the second half, please, boys. Just more of the same. The way you've performed has been fantastic. If we could keep up that energy, keep up that level of play, we should have no issues here winning this game. Done there. In behind to Elliot List. Elliot List now. Ricky J. Jones linking up well. Lado here. Can he do? Oh, he spots that run. Spots that run. Elliot List for the hat-trick. Oh, he's come close so many times. I have to wonder, is that hat-trick going to fall for him? I really do hope so, but as this game goes on, it feels like it's not going to let out there. Look at that. That is how you take a ball down. Absolutely beautiful. Lund there. Marvin now. He's spotted. And man, just there, and thought I could just tap it into Ricky J. Jones. Maybe should have tried to control that. Here they come. Kieran. Oh, well in, Lund. That is great play from him. Doyle is pressed and doesn't deal with it very well. And Doyle nearly causes us to concede. Needs to do better there. Sorry, it's Ogilvie who nearly causes us to concede. We need to be smarter in those positions when playing the ball out. We do have long outlets to kick it up to. We need to use them. That was great play from the back heel, but that wasn't a great move in, and they got away with it, and what a save from King. Well, Ricky J. Jones has done his job today. He's knackered. We're going to bring him off. We're going to bring on Dom Telford, who's actually been in fine goal-scoring form. Have this corner to deal with first, though. Didn't overly deal with the first one too well, but this one has been handled. Well, they're having a spell now, aren't they, Walsall? They're having a very, very good spell of possession and play. We need to hold on here at the moment. Just don't let them score. That is great from McNeil. McNeil keeps it as well. That's fantastic from him. Dom Telford is going to be a threat here and a danger. Elliot List on a hat-trick. Elliot List! Oh, he's just... They don't want him to have it, boys. They just don't want him to have it. He's just not going to be allowed his hat-trick. What's that, Dom? What are you doing, Dom Telford? That's not the pass I was trying to play. They don't want Elliot List to have the hat-trick. He just can't find the back of the net again now. Finds Dom Telford. Dom Telford makes the right decision because Elliot List was offside. Hunter makes the right decision because Elliot List this time isn't offside, and he's just beyond the post for the man's hat-trick. He's not going to get it. He's just not going to get it, boys. I feel for Elliot List in this one. I really do, because he's had so many moments. He's been absolutely brilliant as well, but the hat-trick just doesn't feel like it's come in. Elliot List, very unselfishly, to Dom Telford, who can't score either. What is Rose made of? Well, I would say this performance has been brilliant. What's been surprising is there hasn't been more goals as Elliot List puts it beyond the post. Go on then, lad out. Oh, he's found Elliot List again. Telford this time surely does score. And there we go, it is 3-0. It's taken so long for us to get there, though, to be honest with you. We've torn Walsall apart in patches. And the fact that it's taken this long to make it free is a little bit crazy. But it is free. And that is another massive victory in another game where we've had a bit of a goal glut. I was itching like mad to record this second episode. That's why I did it straight off the bat. Because I don't know about you guys, but you know when you have a bit of a bad run, a couple of bad performances on FIFA, you're just not playing very well. I get really frustrated deep down. I keep my cool on camera. Because, you know, it is what it is. I get really frustrated deep down, though. I was like, I need to get back on. I need to record the next episode. We need to get some wins. Elliot List there making a bit of a run. I'm going to find him. Elliot List can't get the hat-trick. Well, that one was massive and super important. 3-0 Salford City against Walsall. Oh, we needed that. The performances were great. The rotation players come in. They were great. I do think match sharpness is helping us a lot now. Walsall, to be fair, got a little bit unlucky. I'm shocked they didn't even score, because they did create still a lot of chances. But we are now 6th in the table and feeling a little bit more comfortable about things. We are only a point off of 4th, and we're only 4 points off of top of the league. Now, I'm not saying we're going to win the league this year, but promotion is just the only important thing that matters. A transfer offer for Banks here, and luckily it's from a club that we can reject. And I'm so glad that the offers we've been getting are from clubs where we can reject them. Still got this money. I kind of feel like I want people's feedback. I personally, we probably need a cam, although I've been really impressed with Tierney and what he's done there. I think, personally, we probably do need a cam. But whether a striker could be converted to playing one of those cam positions is a different story. And I wouldn't mind a left winger. Although Burt did look good in the last game, I still wouldn't mind a left winger. But the problem is all we've got is Mallon, or we do have a couple more left wingers. But the problem is with these left wingers that we've got is actually how good they are. Like Alex Myton, we just wouldn't get at this stage. I still don't think we'll be able to get a loan in because it's near impossible. And Steven Zubar's 32, going to be pretty expensive, and they don't want to sell him. So unfortunately, Zubar's not really an option that we can have. We could convert Marvin to play on the left, and I could bring in someone for the right because we have a lot of right-sided players as options. And one of them that I actually really like is Kanu, because he would be good defensively and he would be good going forward, and he's super quick. But it would mean taking another player from push. I'm kind of inclined here to get your guys' opinion, to give you one more opportunity, because we can play the Sunderland game and then I can leave it and let you guys get the opportunity to have your say. The problem is if you ask me to scout anybody now, the chances are we won't get the scout report back in time, and I want a full scout report. Another option is Brannigan. I do want another central midfielder potentially, because I'm not 100% sure about Kelly. We could not go for a left winger and go for a central mid instead. That is another option that we could go for. But again, I think at this stage, it's wise for me to sit back and wait and get your guys' feedback on how you think we should go about this. I'm going to upload both episodes pretty quickly, and I'm hoping to get your guys' feedback there, I think, because really, in reality, we could do with a left mid, a cam, and a centre mid. We're probably only going to be able to get one of them, so it's which one we prioritise most importantly. We can get a right mid and convert Marvin to play left-sided, which he would be comfortable at doing. So we do have options. But we did just win 3-0, so I'm not going to change the squad at all. That would be absolutely ridiculous. This is going to be a starting 11 for this game. We're going to go with the same starting 11. And I feel like this should be another good result. Sunderland are currently signed 10th this season. We know they're difficult, and revenge is on my mind. If you didn't see the end of the last season, Sunderland beat me 4-1, scoring 4 goals in the second half. These boys will remember that, and they will want revenge. Callum Doyle against his ex-club as well. Feel fairly confident, considering the way this episode's gone. I feel fairly confident with Ricky J. Jones next to Elliot List, as he gives the ball away a little bit early. We do tend to have, like, scrappy opening moments in matches. Yeah, I just feel a little bit more confident now. I was really lacking confidence after the last episode, and this one's just been perfect, to be 100% honest with you. We've made the right decisions. We found the right passes, but Sunderland are a little bit of an arch enemy here for us. So it's going to be super important that we can find a way to break them down. They are extremely tight here defensively. Oh, Ricky J. Jones there finding space. Oh, I think he took a deflection, but does it matter? No, it doesn't. Ricky J. Jones makes it 1-0 Salford City. I'm in a little bit of shock, to be honest with you, with that one, but I'm not going to complain, am I? It's got to have taken a deflection. I don't know how he fought the goalkeeper there. It was a little bit of just a pot shot, to be honest with you. I thought, we haven't really created much and he's in some space. Let's just crack off a shot. It is a huge deflection. Not sure what the goalkeeper's doing, really, just in general, but it does take a big deflection off the defender's knee. A little bit of a weird jump from the keeper, though. Nonetheless, we take those. I'm always going to take those, and Ricky J. Jones will definitely take that and add it to his goal tally. And this is a really good start to this match. Now, if you'll remember, we did go 1-0 up against Sunderland last time. It did not stay that way. Well in Banks. And in the end, those 4 goals in the second half absolutely crushed me. That, hopefully, will not be the scenario this time round. We will punish them instead. Making sure you have the cushion, though, is probably the most important thing here. That's another good position for Ricky J. Jones, who will probably feel confident at just popping off shots now at this stage. 3 wins in this episode would be huge. Marvin now, found in a really good position. He's very difficult to deal with, I'll tell you that. This man is quality. Look at that footwork. Pulls it back across. Banks gets onto it. Keeps it in. Marvin now back on the football. That's good footwork from him. Banks into Ricky J. Jones, and it's just beyond the post and into the side netting. They'll be wondering how he's not ended up with another goal there, J. Jones. You guys have been unreal with the scouting, though. I'm not going to lie. I do feel like this isn't really just my Salford City. This is our Salford City. You guys have had such an impact on the players we've signed, such an impact on how things have gone. It's a really good feeling to have that kind of support and to have that kind of feedback, and you guys help build this team. This is our team, lads. This is not just my team. This is not. It is our team. You guys have had a huge impact with the players you've suggested, and that is going to be the key reason why we get promoted this season. Your guys' input and feedback, and I absolutely love every little bit of it. Sunderland will feel like they're still well within the game, though, and they are still well within the game, and this is dangerous, and I couldn't stop it. What a save from King. Whew. That was nearly very, very unlucky. Well, very, very poor, to be fair. Oh, go on then, Laddo. Just, it's what he does, isn't it? Marvin, great touch into Banks. Banks will get it back to Marvin. Marvin now from distance with a shot! Marvin Marvin scores and makes it 2-0. That's some of that Real Madrid magic that he brought with him when he signed for the club. Oh my God, Marvin, take a bow. What a finish that was. Oh, well, I think we've just got goal of the season here in episode number 2. This is ridiculous. I thought I'll just give it a go, and oh my God, that memory is going to live with me forever. That was a unbelievable goal, lads. If you haven't hit the like button at this stage, please smash that like button. We are having some kind of episode here. I kind of knew it would click. I just didn't know when it would click. It took so long for it to click last season for us. Like, it really did. I always start seasons badly. I don't know about you guys, but I always have like a little rough patch at the start. I wasn't expecting it to be as bad this season just because of how good the squad is. But wow, have we managed to turn this around way quicker than I expected. I do have to still be conscious that Sunderland can score a lot of goals because they did against us last time. And that was actually really poor. But, I mean, it's a bit of a poor free kick, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know what the plan was there. List there. There's Leto. Leto there. What a beautiful pass that is. Marvin's getting in behind. Is he going to have another? Oh, my God. We're ripping him apart. This is fantastic. We made tweaks to the tactic, which are now working brilliantly. And we've just got a better set of confidence going into this one. We've hit form, and the boys are firing on all cylinders. Marvin with his second of the game. He's having a really special performance here. I can't believe it. I'm over the moon right now. Can't believe we've gone from no goals to lots of goals out of this team. I just don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I'm just really happy that we managed to find our feet. Well, at the half, we are 3-0 up and cruising. Do like the taste of revenge here. I'm not going to lie. We wanted it. We really wanted our revenge, and we're getting it, and it's very, very sweet. If you're not resting players at 3-0 up, when are you resting them? So we are going to make the changes. We're going to get Hunter off the pitch. Hopefully he can be well rested for the next match. I think we've got another game in the cup coming very quickly. Also, Timmy Abraham comes on for Ricky J. Jones. Great performance from him. But again, we do have those options up top on the bench as Abraham wins the ball back there brilliantly. Elliot List has done fantastically. And has he found... No, he's found the goalkeeper. Really good play, though. But yeah, we've got the options on the bench this year. I feel very confident in, more than anything, I think the strength of squad. Lado there has spotted Elliot List, who will not get to it. The keeper's been very quick to come out on several occasions, and it's working well for them. They do have threats on this pitch. We seem to be defending really well, though. Marvin he's been brilliant on both ends of the pitch. Here comes Sunderland. Marvin can't do it this time. And we're a little bit out of position. Doesn't let me change. What a save from King. It wouldn't be a game, would it, if we didn't have King making some brilliant saves. He does it every single match. Oh, this is super good. That is super good. Ledo! Elliot List! I went for the chip. I went for the chip. Oh, nearly an own goal. Hey, people slate me for not trying chips often enough. So we tried one there, but it did not work out for me. Neil now. He's been very good in this episode. Ledo. Surely Elliot List, and the embarrassment to Sunderland is complete. We have our revenge. 4 goals scored past them, 4-0 Salford. A perfect episode for us here, and what a fantastic goal for List. Our strike force has really picked it up in this episode. It's a great ball in as well. Let's add to Lado. We split them wide open. They have been pushing to try and get goals back. But what a finish from Elliot List. Nicely put into the corner. I don't think we've had an episode where I've been capable of scoring this many goals before. I think we are starting to see signs of the team really improving. You guys who have been here, you watched the RB Leipzig series. You saw what I could do with a really good team. And I feel like we're starting to have a really good team, especially in this league. Where I'm being able to break teams down, basically. What a performance from the boys. We'll take a victory here 4-0, and hopefully that will just keep pushing us further and further up the table. I'm not sure I can still get over that goal from Marvin. Just stunning. Absolutely stunning, that finish from Marvin. And that does move us to 4th in the league. We are still points off Luton and Sheffield Wednesday, but we are in a far better position. Luton and Sheffield Wednesday are yet to lose a game, and surely at some stage that is going to happen. But we are going to leave that here, because again, I want your guys' input. I always enjoy having your guys' input when it comes to players we bring in. We have several options, whether that be someone on the right side and Marvin gets moved to the left. Whether we just ignore the wings, we do have Bert, who had a good game in this episode, and Hunter, the starting left mid. We also are fairly comfortable at right mid at the moment. So do we go all out for a Cam or a central midfielder instead? Brannigan did look decent. I'm not 100% sold on Kelly at the moment. He's only 18. I would like to have that option. Of course, if we get some injuries as well, that could be a little bit of a worrying area, the centre of the pack. And the centre of the pack is where we've had the majority of our injuries in this series. Anyway, boys, that's going to be it. I'm going to leave you. Again, new around here, smash the subscribe button, as well as hitting the like button if you enjoyed the video. Appreciate each and every one of you. Take it easy, and we keep marching forward in this series. What a fantastic episode.